Alright, what is going on, everybody? It's Roku and we're back with some more League of Legends content. And today I've got a Darius jungle gameplay video. I know you guys loved the previous gameplay video I made covering the Darius E nerfs, so I'm just going to basically do that. But instead of doing it for, a Darius change, I'm going to do it for the new jungle changes. Some of you guys may have heard about it, but some people haven't. So basically, right, of course you can get a more detailed version of these in the patch notes, but basically what they've done is they've made the jungle a bit more healthy to clear, right? So the camps all do less damage and the smite heals for more. There's less omni vamp on the jungle items, but that's basically made up for by the jungle camps doing less damage and smite healing for more, right? They've also done it so that Smite does 450 for, all the levels, and once you upgrade your, Smite, then it does 900 for all levels. So the level difference between junglers is not too severe. And to top it all off, if you're 2 levels behind the average of the game, which is, if that's happening, then you're pretty, boned, then you do get a lot of catch-up XP. So, junglers are having a good time this patch. I'm just gonna smite that. Now, they did buff the bleed a while ago, so we were able to just, basically walk camps out when they're about to die and let the bleed do the job. Just waiting a bit. Kill with W, W also, as you guys know, resets when you kill the target with it, so we want to just abuse that as much as possible, right? Okay, boom, and boom. I'm gonna skip wolves and just double camp these two so that I can be in time for crab. Then I might go for a gank off on mid lane. Okay. Thinning everything down. Unfortunate bot lane just dies. It's okay though, I should be able to help them out once I'm pathing back after my B. Okay, I gotta get here. I'm gonna get on the king. Got my 5 stacks. I should be able to get to this Garen. Perfect. Well played by the Katarina. Alright, we help her push it. Now I'm gonna go for the crab here. As a jungler, you always have to make sure to just, whatever you're doing, just drop it and go for opportunities when they're in your grasp, right? I'm gonna do this crab, clear my whole top side, and then go back and start killing my bot side camps. I'm gonna double camp these two. When you're double camping, the most important thing is to make sure you land your double Qs, right? So, so I'm gonna take a bit of damage. Q, hit the double Q. You can also track their auto attacks and use your E to, to stop them. It doesn't matter if I kind of mess up my clear right now because I'm eventually going to go back to base anyway, right? So I'm going to do my wolves, then back, and then boom, I'm done, right? I'm going to smite because, you have to smite 5 times to get your jungle item. I mean, to get your, upgraded smite. So, yeah, because the smite was basically max rank. No, max, it was 2 stacks, basically, right? So I don't want to, like, grief it and not keep it going. I mean, you have to use it, because, not using it when it's at 2 stacks is basically just a waste. I'm gonna get just Iron Spike. Get a few control wards so I can help my team out with vision. I'll try to see if I can get a gank off on bot lane. I'll also try to ward the Tri-Brush for them. I do not have Ghost, so they do have to make the plays, but Leona does have Flash, so she can basically brute force like a gank for me. Okay. This is now warded. Okay, let's just walk in. Alright, Leona got a nice hook. Perfect, right? What? That was a bit grief. I'm kind of confused why the Kai'Sa didn't just go for that, but it is what it is. I'll do this, and go for another mid gank. Darius jungle isn't the best jungle champion, but he kind of exceeds versus champions like Kayn, who are like, you know, basically kind of weak early. And if I can basically, like, counter gank, that's the key thing, right? If you can counter gank when you're up against weaker junglers, then you are able to just sweep everything up, because Darius is just really strong at these sort of, like, you know, fights. I've basically forgotten about my top laner until now, but, you know, he's doing quite well, to be honest. Alright, he should be able to kill the Kayn here, though. Go. Oh, that was close, damn. I'll just shove it and grab a plate. I would have preferred her to just back off and let me, I can't grab a plate. I'll just leave it to that and go away. Okay. Just organizing the scoreboard here. Okay. I'm gonna do my bot side, then go back to base, grab my items, then go make another play bot lane so that we can get the Drake from the enemy team. At this point, I clear so well that I'm basically just smiting for, you know, getting my blue smite, basically. Katarina's bot lane. She should be able to clean up this mess. That's very well played. Good job from her. Perfect. Alright, I can't afford both of them, so I'll just go for Iron Spike. Not Iron Spike, Hearthbound X. Hearthbound. Alright, my bot lane didn't get knocked out of the lane. She has to go back to base, so I basically have to, like, kind of see if I can get a kill off or something, and then go for the Drake, because I need a full, healthy, strong bot lane to go for things. Sword this. I don't want him to sneak it or anything. Just smite it, because, like I said, we just need it for the convenience. Okay. Leona seems to be in trouble. Let's go help her. This is perfect. This is perfect. Nice, nice. Let's see that was good. We kill. I'll do the... Okay, I'll go mid. Kayn did do the crab, but I'm pretty sure we can just do the Drake. Yeah, Lena's pretty good. My smite does do 900, so it's quite easy to just secure it even earlier on. I'll move my control ward from this brush to here. I think it's more useful because now my bot lane is stronger, so they should be, like, you know, they should be able to take care of themselves in terms of wards. I will now try to see if I can emphasize top lane, and try to help my Volibear out as well. He is the better player from the two, so he should not have too much of a difficult time. Like, he should have not had a difficult time because he's the better player, so he's been doing quite well so far. But still, though, right? Gonna clear a bit, and then use my Ghost to kill the Fiora. I also have my R, which I've not used so far, because I didn't need it. Just keeping my eye out on my lanes to see if they need help. Okay. Alright. I'll just walk up and try to dive the Fiora. That was kind of grief for me to pull the Fiora there. Yeah, I should have kept my E. It's fine though. I'll try to see if I can walk up behind Garen and stop him from getting anything further. Just hold it a bit. But I desperately have to go back to base. Unless I can get something. Yeah, I can't get anything. Yep, I don't want to let him get another plate. Okay, that's his flash gone. Alright. I'll go back to base, then I'll path towards here. With my Stridebreaker, the bot lane ganks should be even more free, right? So I should be having an even easier time getting kills down there. I'm gonna get my AD first. I'm not too sure, but okay, I'll just get the Rift then, and then bust down mid lane. Because we need to get a turret down. Katarina is basically being, like, choked here. Yeah, my initial call was correct, but it's fine. They should be able to grab all the kills. Alright, I'll jump over the wall and strike break on her. Perfect. He can do that, and I'll do the Rift. Garen is just having a free time hitting all the, getting all the plates. Yeah, I have my Stridebreaker on the, not the key I use usually. So, I kind of used it late, like twice. Let's get this. We can start fights. This is not a good use of my Stridebreaker. It's usually better to use Rift on the mid turret. Okay, she should have gone into that. Okay. Yeah, he's just disrespecting me. Alright. Mid turret is secure. Now, the reason I went for mid turret instead of top turret is because mid turret is more important than the top turret. This is a bit of, it's a big grief. I can't afford dying here. Like, when you see plays like these and it's like the whole enemy jungler is illuminated like that, it's very clear that, the enemy are there. So, it's not the best idea for me to go in there and die. I'm gonna clear this and then go here to see if I can take the Drake. I might need help, like, straight up, though. Like, I might not have time to do this.
They never saw it coming.
I have R in 15 seconds. Okay. Let's take the ward. Okay, yeah, I gotta take this ward here. We are stronger. We got Katarina here, who's pretty strong. And we got Kaisa, Leona. I'm gonna pull the Air Drake here out of the. Yeah, I can pull it. I'll just do it here. I wanted to pull it a bit here, but I just got impatient and walked too far out. You kind of have to just like lead it out. Yeah, you just grieve for that. Normally you want to keep your smite for the Drake, but I just one-shot him. So, like, I can basically just disrespect him like that. Though I don't have the level of it, I am insanely strong. Alright. Because nobody was taking the CS, I just decided to take it myself. Now I'm gonna go clear my top side, then try to see if I can help out here. As for boots, I mean, Tabi is the, you know, it's the no-brainer option, you know, Tabi. Because, well, they're basically full AD, aside from the Swain. And I'm not gonna ignore his damage, it's just that, like, unless... You shouldn't ignore the damage of, like, supports when they're full AP, but the thing is, like, you know, he is griefing, which lets me just not have to deal with it that much. My team is in a bit of a pickle, so I have to get here fast. Okay, I'll just... Okay, help my woolly bear here. What is this? I don't think you can get away from me, pal. I'm basically just testing them to see if they're dumb enough to challenge me. The only way they can kill me is if the Garen's here. Bit of wood down here. Enemy Kane is just losing his mind. I'm so behind on, like, CS, though. Like, I'm not behind on CS, but it's just, like, I could be so much more ahead. And I'm just not, because I haven't been farming. Or whatever. Leona didn't get it. It's fine. Okay, take the crab, take this. Then we go back to, you know, the Herald. And with the Herald, I'll try to see if I can take the bot inhib. Because, basically, in terms of inhibitors, like, you know... The most important inhibitor is usually the bot lane inhibitor, because that is the one that's the most far away from Baron, right? As a quick tip, you do not want to take inhib before level 20, right? Because before, like, the big thing about inhibitor is that it just doesn't let the enemy team get out of their base, right? They have to have someone there to clear that one wave, or it's just going to push to their nexus and, you know, do a lot of damage, right? So they need someone to take care of the open lane. But that doesn't really mean anything before 20, because, you know, before 20 minutes, right, there's no Baron. And when there's no Baron, it's basically just, you know, all that pressure that the enemy's losing from having someone in their base all the time is just, you know, gone, right? They don't need someone in their base all the time, you know, because, like, Baron's not up. Yeah, you lose Drakes, but if you're losing inhibitors, then, you know, like, you're already losing Drakes. So inhibitor pre-20 is just giving the enemy free CS, which is bad. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get Death Stance because they're full AD. It's gonna, like, you know, usually I wouldn't recommend Death Stance, but when they're this AD, then, you know, yeah, I can just do it. Right. I'm also gonna get Sweeper. If I've made any mistake this game, it's not getting Sweeper earlier on. But yeah, you should definitely get Sweeper early. Alright, the team is doing Herald, which is perfect. I'll be here for a fight. I'm pretty sure the Kane is going to grieve for it or something like that. Alright, Alright, nice, he got it. Okay. I mean, the volley should be able to clean it up. The Kane just griefed it like that. Right. They did just die. So, like, if this was a slower game and the enemy team had, like, you know, intelligence, I would have had to basically pull everyone back and then, like, you know, siege bot lane. But because they just griefed, I can basically just, you know, have them put down the Herald here and just take the mid turret. Okay. They're all up, so we shouldn't grief it. Right. We should not grief it. The overstay is kind of bad. Don't overstay. Alright. Now, we could just BS our way through a fight still, but I really don't want to risk it because, you know, basically I've seen competence from Leona. And, like, you know, I have not seen any extraordinary skill from anyone. And to fight fights like that and win them, you need extraordinary skill. And they're just hitting crab instead of helping me. Okay, go back to base. B and prep for Baron. Okay. We need this Kaiser to get here. Yeah, she just griefed it. If she just straight ran to Baron, we would have like an, you know, easy time. But now we're basically delaying it, so we have to basically 50-50 it. Yeah, why I don't know why they're just losing their minds, but they just are, I guess. Okay. Once the Kaiser gets here, we can start it. But until it starts, we can look for picks with the Volibear. Okay, let's just get the Jhin. It's a free pick. Volibear should be able to catch him. Nice. Alright. We should back off. We should back off. Back off. Baron, Baron, Baron. Okay. Let's just fucking end the game. Alright. Normally, if you're playing a slower game and we just get one pick, it's better to, like, do the Baron and then go for the end. But because they basically all just griefed, it's, you know, it's perfectly fine to just end the game right here. You know, they have no one to defend it, and we're strong enough to the point where we can just ignore their turrets and kill them. Yep, no one can do anything against us. We just end the game. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I think, in general, the jungle changes, the jungle changes have basically made jungling easier, which allows for more champions to jungle, right? And Darius is no exception. So, yeah, I think these jungle changes have been very, very well for Darius. And, yeah, I mean, he's obviously not going to be a better jungler than he was, but, I mean, his point in the meta is not going to move that much, but it certainly makes jungling with him far easier if you have the right meta decision making, right? Like I did in this game. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.